Oh, Kareem.
No, dude.
Stop it. It's too early for me to start crying.
No, dude.
We're in love with each other.
And this guy's like, so nothing new, huh?
Yeah, and she's not saying anything.
Hello, and welcome to Membriash. Hi.
Hi, good morning. Well, you know.
Hi, good day.
Good day. Good
day is a more general word, right? This is the bonjour versus the bon matin.
I don't.
Right?
It's too early for these types of questions.
Okay. We are here watching Love is Blind Habibi, episode 2.
I remember one name from everyone. Safa.
There's also Amar, Shafik.
Amar.
Muhammad.
Okay, well, you've got more than I do.
It was the
Karma.
first. Karma. Yeah.
Okay. And we ended...
You know quite a few, actually.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, between the two of us, we got it covered. And then last episode 1,
you knew one name, and then between the two of us, we got it covered.
I said true. Karma too.
I didn't know. I didn't remember Karma. I didn't remember Karma.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we were at the. What is that called?
It was the decision, the proposal
cliffhanger
for
Amar and Karma. So that's where we're hopping in. I think we should just go.
Let's do
no
it.
10-minute intro today.
All right.
I've made up my mind and decided to pop the question and ask your hand in marriage.
I worry about this relationship.
So this is interesting. So many different, like, this is a big sticking point from the first episode, their relationship.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people that are like, that don't have a problem with him and his like jealousy and stuff. And
it's really hard to tell too what he's joking about.
Well, that's the one thing. A lot of people are talking about how common dark humor is in the Middle East and stuff. And then on top of it, like, he's already a jokester.
It still feels controlling to me, but it doesn't make him a bad person. It doesn't make this a bad relationship. We will see. We'll see how it goes.
My bigger problem with him is the fact that he's like, she needs to be a 10.
Do you worry that, because she's gorgeous, do you worry
absolutely.
that he's not going to be like happy with it, like, when they see each other?
That's the problem with people that are like, I want a 10. What's your 10? Is she a 9? It's just too focused on the physical in a show where you're supposed to be focused on who the person is, you know?
That's
like, it defeats the whole purpose of Love is Blind.
I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy.
Ever since the first time I spoke to Karma, I felt that she's for me.
Yeah, it is really tough when people see people and their expectations are really high, because she is gorgeous, but if he's expecting someone shorter or someone taller...
I'm happy. Don't embarrass me. You've been across my mind, I'm gonna be honest.
They seem like a good fit.
I think so, too.
I really, really, really like you, from the bottom of my heart.
I like Muhammad a lot so far.
Me too.
How could you get attached and get me attached and fall for you like that?
The only thing I do worry about this is it's a lot, and I think I've watched too many of these shows, so I'm jaded now. And
Where you're super jaded right now.
So then I'm like, well, is this all an act? Is this real?
I know, dude.
You know? But I trust him. I do.
There's a saying that says, behind every great man is a great woman. Safa can really be that person.
Hi.
Don't dump Muhammad for this guy.
No, this is her dumping this guy, isn't it?
I hope so.
This, because they just had a really sweet conversation she just did with Muhammad. This is totally a breakup here, right?
Do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes people continue to keep their options open and stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, what's up?
Nothing new.
Nothing new? Oh my gosh, Safa! That's so rude. You just told somebody else you loved them.
Does that guy know this?
Yeah, because Muhammad walked in and was basically like, I'm getting engaged. We're in love with each other.
And this guy's like, so nothing new, huh?
Yeah, and she's not saying anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Not that she has to, like...
No, yeah. No, but this is
It just feels like stuff progressed far enough with Muhammad that, like, I would think you would want to say something.
Do you really do your best, or do you give up easily?
The things that I want?
Yeah.
Because they're just having a normal date. She's just asking him normal questions. Like,
No, do you give up easily? I.e., will you fight for me?
Oh.
She... So far, I like Safa a lot, but she's weaving a bit of a web here. Right?
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Nothing happened. Do you fight for what you want?
It's hard because inherently there would be indecision.
Yeah.
It's just the way that she was talking to Muhammad, she did not give him any indication that she was having... Yeah.
I'm not sure about the emotional connection.
I really want you to be happy. It's not a game at the end of the day.
What a freaking great response to someone breaking up to you. With you, sorry. What a literally the best response.
Like 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm getting a little emotional
No
there.
notes.
He's being so sweet.
No notes.
It's not a game. He's
No.
serious. He seems serious.
He does.
I absolutely believe this guy is sincere right now. And then later on you find out he's an asshole like everybody else. But right now I love this guy.
Yeah. Well, and even, I don't know, like you
Safa
can,
handled it
it's
pretty
awesome
well.
that he handled that the way that he handled
did.
it.
Yeah.
We had a connection for a minute, and then
I can't. I don't understand.
Oh, is this guy getting dumped again? Oh, is he always the bridesmaid, never the bride?
I was betrayed many times by a lot of people that I loved.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's got to make it really hard opening up to new people.
Mm-hmm.
My essence changed, and I'm
Oh.
not the same person anymore.
Kareem has trauma. Oh my god, dude.
Oh.
It's okay, Kareem.
Oh, man.
That's why he's sad and sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that's what I'm chasing. Not being numb.
Oh, Kareem.
No, dude.
Stop it. It's too early for me to start crying.
No, dude.
and if you're numb, it's a reaction to a trauma.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. They're a good match, dude.
She's being really sensitive.
Oh.
Because she probably has experienced shit like that too, you know?
She's at least sensitive to
Yeah,
it.
even just recognizing that, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. There are a lot of people that'd be like, oh, whatever.
They would just brush over it.
Yeah.
And instead, she's like, that's because, like, you know, you got stuff
Yeah,
you're dealing
yeah.
with.
The emotional connection isn't there fully, and that's my fault.
Oh, it
Oh.
sucks when, like, you get in your own way and, like, you can't even really help it because whatever he's gone through has, like, shifted
Yeah.
how he interacts. And then it's potentially, you know, gonna come in between his ability to create
Yeah.
a relationship with this person he really likes, you know?
Karma is the one I liked out of all the girls I talked to.
Oh, they're gonna see each other now.
I'm hoping everything goes fine because I think she's gorgeous and he's really attractive, but him. I'm worried about him.
You're very handsome.
They got that like soap opera haze on here right now. Is that what's going on? Are they putting a haze filter over the video right now? Or is it just
Maybe.
all the lights in
To
there?
make it feel like a dream.
Yeah, right?
Okay, so they didn't kiss. And I was wondering about this
is
because
kissing
in pretty
publicly?
much every other season I've seen, but we haven't watched Japan, so I don't know how that goes.
Yeah.
But in every other season I've seen, like, they kiss
Kissing is a
immediately.
important thing.
Yeah, and it's a red flag if they
Some
don't
people
kiss.
make out and jump on each other.
Right, but I don't know, like, culturally if that's
Mm.
appropriate in this scenario, so I don't know if maybe that's why they didn't kiss,
Yeah.
or if it's that, like, okay,
forehead
kiss your
kiss.
forehead.
I felt like I've always known her. It was a beautiful moment.
Oh,
that's great.
sweet.
Okay, they really like each other.
Not a red flag, yes. Probably just, like, cultural expectations that they're not going to make out, and that's fine.
Because that seemed like as far as they're concerned, a perfect meeting. They both seem to like it a lot. I keep waiting for like a butt or something, you know,
No.
just like with the way it's edited, but it
Yeah,
didn't. So
they both seem really, really happy with their choice, which is
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm so comfortable and happy, and I'm sure Muhammad's the right man.
okay.
Oh, I think so too. I think Muhammad is the perfect choice.
I think Muhammad and Safa are really cute together.
Things are getting real, Mido.
I feel that she really can be my life partner.
Oh, Ozma's pretty popular.
We're at the same level of energy.
It's funny because with Kareem, she is so much different, and then right here he's like we match our energy, and they're both like light, and he's very giggly, and
I'm so bubbly, actually.
Very
I
much.
won't lie to you.
I do wonder with Kareem if, like, because Kareem is not bubbly
currently.
and fun currently.
he's
Ozma
experiencing a lot of
is, though. That is how
trauma. Yeah.
Ozma is showing up.
I kind of feel like Kareem is in another love triangle between Ozma and
I worry that if she picks this guy, I wonder if it's just all gonna be kind of fun and games,
Yeah.
and then if they actually like hit real stuff,
real shit. Yeah.
it's not gonna work out.
I think it's easier to have fun with somebody that you have real conversations with than it is to
Yeah.
have real conversations with somebody you have fun with.
Yeah.
I actually feel like that's usually the better way to go.
Because I'm sure Kareem can be fun too. This is just not a scenario that necessarily brings it out. I
Yeah.
think this brings out if you have insecurities, they're gonna come out in
Yeah.
these pods.
Especially dating insecurities.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he has specifically like dating insecurities.
Well, and the trauma he's experienced, unfortunately, has created like kind of an emotional block for him,
Yeah.
which is hard in this scenario because you have to be just completely open.
Yeah, unreasonably open actually.
Unreasonably open, yeah. I think even to the point that some people go on the show and they think that they're ready for it and they
And they're
think that
not.
they're going to be able to
Yeah.
do that and they can't.
I feel that all the others are progressing except for us.
And he did say like I'm trying to figure out who I am, and I don't feel like this is the show to figure out who you are. You know, like, I love Kareem. I think he's great, but like, maybe he's not ready for the show.
Maybe it's not meant to be.
This is like the Kareem is sad episode.
Well, it's like the Kareem gets rejected by
over and over again.
Everybody episode.
Oh, that's
when Kareem is awesome.
Who are you meeting?
Asma. She's with me though. It's over for me.
She's not married and nothing's happened yet. So go in the pod, you open your heart, talk with her.
He's a good friend.
Yeah, he's talking him off a cliff because he's like, oh my God.
He's a really good friend, actually.
Yeah.
He's showed up really well.
Who's that guy again?
It's the guy that had the conflict with Amar. I forget his name.
Oh, yeah. Because we haven't seen him really since the first episode, but he's shown up really well for his boys.
He's very supportive.
Yeah. We're going to take a real short break because it's very important for us. We're going to play some ads.
I love a man who takes good care of himself. He should do activities and he should be athletic.
And this is the struggle he's having because he's a bigger guy.
I'm extremely active, but I've had a problem during the last 2 years.
I feel like you said she's not going to like his physical appearance.
It's hard, though, because if she's open to the idea, he says he likes to be athletic, he likes to be fit.
But that's not usually what people mean when they say,
I know, dude.
Especially on these shows. Somebody says, I like someone athletic, they mean they want someone thin.
Someone thin, yeah.
Because I was going to say strong. Well, you can be large and strong. They want someone thinner.
Yeah.
Is what they mean when they say that.
No, I'm not like that.
We're getting to know each other, Asma.
I feel like this is not going well.
It feels like they're arguing.
It does feel like they're arguing.
Especially for me from him.
But maybe not.
Maybe
she just smiled. Oh man, the editing on this is so hard.
Also, the edit between editing and cultural shit, I'm lost half the time. But it's still fun.
The tiniest things you were saying, small little things.
They made the full picture.
Okay, what's the full pictures?
And the sequence you used to introduce yourself.
Okay, get to it. Get to it, Asma.
Stop, don't rush her.
Oh, sorry.
God.
I'm sorry.
It made huge sense.
What made huge sense? This is positive or negative?
I want to go through this and give it a shot.
Are you totally sure?
1,000,000%.
Well, because the thing she was worried about, the most worried about with him, was that his career was as a DJ, and then he starts telling her,
he's like, no, I'm stable. I do
my
all these
career
other
is these 5 other things.
He has
and she's like,
investments.
wait, what?
Yeah.
You know, like, you didn't tell me you had, like, you had everything figured out. You told me you were a DJ. You know what I mean?
There aren't a lot of people on the show that would be like, oh, you're a DJ, let's get hitched. You know what I mean? Like, that is your sole job, unless you're like,
unless you're
one
doing
of the big
really well.
names.
And even then, that's a lifestyle a lot of people are
You're not gonna
really into.
We locked it in.
Oh, that sucks for me, though.
Asma made her decision before listening to me.
Well, Asma is allowed to make her decision before listening to you, so...
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
What is this?
I heard everything, so there is nothing to talk about.
He's
getting a little aggro, right?
I just don't think this is the best way for him to accept the fact that she picked someone else.
Safa is my support. Safa is my life partner. Safa is kindness.
I love how much he likes her and how like beautifully he speaks about her. I am slightly worried because when people set up like people on pedestals, which I hope that he's not doing with her, then it makes it really rough the first time that, like, for instance, she does something that's not consistent with like this image that he's created in his mind of who she is.
Yeah, totally.
And everybody is flawed, so that makes it really tough, I think, when people have like their first argument or whatever. So I just hope he's not doing that.
Will you be mine? And I'll be yours? Will you light up my life?
Yes, of course.
Yay!
Oh.
So far, I mean, your only fear is that he's putting her on a pedestal too much.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
see.
my only concern.
Nobody
And
said anything
for
negative
some
about them.
For some people, that's not actually a thing. Like, you know, he can like love her this much, and she can make a mistake, and he can be like, yeah, that's, you know, whatever, normal, you know.
I mean, he's being very sweet.
He is being very sweet. He always says kind things to her.
Yeah. And when there was tension around like her dating other people and stuff, he didn't care at all. Like he's not that he didn't care, but he wasn't like
he wasn't
about it.
No, he was really kind to her about it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just like I'm seeing a lot of green flags in this one, Safa and Muhammad.
Me too.
I like quite a few of the pairings. I'm feeling bad for Kareem, but I'm also wondering if this is just not the environment for him very much.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't want to disrespect your family by asking for your hand here, I have to sit with your dad and ask him officially.
This is sweet. He said, he's like, I know that I want to talk to your dad first, so like this isn't like the official
that's
proposal.
cool.
And that's incredible. I like that a lot. Because respecting people's like tradition and how they want to be proposed to and what's important to them, like in terms of asking for like asking permission and stuff like that, like that's not a big thing for you or I. Like I don't think you asked my dad for permission to marry me.
Implied.
But I like when people respect like their future partner's kind of like culture and custom.
Yasmin is my top one, but Hajar, the Moroccan girl, seems very nice too. That's the problem.
Okay.
I don't know how to feel about Simo.
I've got massive red flags for Simo.
Yeah, because he was
the color
rude.
of those roses.
He was rude to a lot of the contestants, right? Contestants.
I mean, they are contestants.
Show.
It is practically a game show.
Yeah. So he was rude to a lot of the women, and then isn't he the one that said that he didn't care if she didn't want to be with him because he was going to be with like the person he wanted to be with?
I don't know. Maybe.
The translation makes it hard too. We found this we watched Brazil, the Love is Blind Brazil, which was great. The most recent season, it was all people that had been divorced or like in long-term relationships.
Half the time we were getting shit wrong just because the translation was
the
off.
translation was rough.
People are telling us all the time. They're like, in Portuguese, it's kind of different than you'd think. And they didn't translate it quite right.
Well, and then I've heard before that Arabic is a very like poetic language. So there is a lot of stuff that doesn't translate perfectly because
a lot of idioms and stuff.
The sentiment is hard to capture. Okay. And I don't know how much time they spend on the translation, like the subtitling. And
I mean, that's
like
massive for interpretation.
Right.
Your honesty is a little scary.
No.
No.
This is unfair.
I mean, she seems to like him a lot. Yeah. Their connection seems to be good. And she said to him that, you know, like his honesty is like
a little
bit much, you know? So like
he's
she's
very direct.
And he took that fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the position that I have to prove myself to a guy over a girl.
To prove to him in a pod that I'm better than her.
Yeah, this is like what you were saying. Like, if you have to prove to someone that you're the right choice, then, like, you're not the right choice. And that's kind of how I feel, too.
Like, testing and stuff?
At this point in my life, like, I've fought for enough stuff. I'm not going to fight for, like, a partnership with someone I barely know who isn't sure that I'm the one. Like, no thank you.
That's beautiful.
So, I stole a flower from another girl.
Oh, so I stole a flower from another girl!
From where did you get this flower?
Oh my god!
From the mysterious guy of Yasmin.
Oh, that's his.
She is fucking hilarious. Hajar, for me right now, is like plus 10 points.
She is pretty funny.
She came in like a wrecking ball. She came in like a wrecking ball right here.
I do think that she would like hold him more accountable a little bit, you know?
What do you mean? You already thought she would, or you think she should be doing it more right now?
No, I think she would because I think she's much more straightforward. She's been feisty. Much more feisty with him.
She's feisty,
right?
And I wonder if he needs a feisty, or if that would just cause fighting.
I don't know
because would he be domineering over somebody who's like more passive? She's feisty.
She's feisty. I like her.
I like her a lot. This for me is many points. This is bold. We've never seen anything like this.
My flower with your perfume. You know what it means?
What it means?
That we won.
Wait, she put her perfume on that flower?
Yes.
After she stole it from Yasmin. Or borrowed. She probably gave it to. She
borrowed it. You know, Yasmin had a lot of flowers. She didn't need all those.
Or do you think she snuck in when she wasn't looking?
Maybe.
And just like pulled one out?
It was just on the counter. She yeah. I mean, that's resourceful, you know?
God knows best always, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you.
Wait, so they're keeping it going now?
Yeah.
Because she came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Got shit done. She said, I'm not going to fight for a man, but then she's doing the most.
She didn't really, though. I mean, she just kind of came in and was herself. The only thing she said to him, to me, was like, that was in that vein, was like, you're my number one. But that's just like a fact. Yeah. You know, she didn't beg him for anything or like try and convince him differently. He was just impressed that she stole the flower and then put her own perfume on it. So you could see him being like, okay.
That borderline makes the fact that he enjoyed that whole scene that much makes me think that they're a maybe a better pick.
Maybe he needs somebody who's gonna press him a little bit.
Some people like that.
Yeah,
you know?
like we kind of like that.
Even if there's tension, it can still be good. Like for me, I would not want somebody passive in a relationship.
Yeah,
I would want somebody that's gonna like you. You fight with me. If I get annoying, you're like stop, and I'm like okay,
right.
You know, like I need.
You don't want someone that's just gonna like roll over and accept whatever. Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite couple so far.
Same. Are they the couple? I feel like maybe this is going to be one of the sure things.
I think so. Oh.
I do know one spoiler, and it has nothing to do with which couple, but there's at least one baby on the way from this season.
Look at you.
So I'm borderline wondering if they're one of them.
So this season was good.
I think this season was very successful.
This season was good, is what I'm hearing.
I think people are serious about getting married here.
Wow.
Hi.
You're so beautiful.
This couple to me is like, I can't imagine a better couple. Like, I'm getting choked up just watching their meeting.
They're really sweet.
I can't believe this is your voice. Okay.
Whoa. He seems blown away.
He is blown away.
Is he almost crying?
Yeah. I mean, she's gorgeous, man.
Oh my god.
It's my like a shivering, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm still
No
so
problem.
scared.
No problem.
Oh,
they're being so sweet to each
they're
other.
So sweet.
Her smile, his emotion.
I don't know if I've ever
beautiful.
cried when people have met before.
This is a really good meeting. This is a really good meeting.
It's a really good meeting.
I'm so into you. It's crazy.
Oh man, the smiles, the sincerity.
Their connection is crazy.
I like them.
Their
Like, they're coming
connection
off
is
so
so
well.
strong.
Yeah.
You can tell. They don't have to kiss on
I'm
camera
getting
to
choked
tell.
up, man.
Yeah.
This is cute.
Holy crap.
This is fucking cute, man.
Oh.
I feel like I'm in a dream. He just feels safe.
Yeah, it does. Watching it, it feels like a safe, situation.
I feel like
it
I
really
want to go hang
does.
out because I feel like it's comfortable, you know? I'd be sitting on the couch like, hey, Muhammad.
You just pop up from
This is
behind
such
the
a
couch.
comfortable situation. I wanted to include myself.
I don't think if you were there, it would be comfortable anymore, honestly.
Where the fuck this guy come from?
They'd be like, get this guy out of here. I literally feel like, I hope I'm not wrong, I feel like I'm watching people that are going to be like together for the rest of their lives. Like, that's what it feels like.
I think for two of these couples, it's legit. If the information I remembered reading and is accurate, this does make this technically one of the most successful or the most successful season ever. If you get two different pregnancies out of it.
And also, regardless of like whether there are some people where I'm like, I have red flags with this person, I do think every single person that we've seen on camera seems to be here to find a person.
To find a partner. Yep.
Which is not always the case. Like, you'll
it doesn't
watch
seem like
the
a social
US
game.
season now is like, who is here because they want to be an influencer. This
Who wants
does
to quit
not-
their day job?
Right. This does not feel like that to me. Whether their motivations are like the motivations I would want going into a relationship or not is a different question, because some people are like, you know, I want my partner to pay for everything. I want to like get taken care of, whatever. But it does feel like they want a partner.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, she is still dating Shafik.
I'm gonna never, ever force anything with my kids.
Okay.
I actually like Shafik a lot.
I like him a lot.
I didn't know how to feel about him last episode when he was dating literally everybody, but I do like him now.
Yeah.
He seems to be a really good friend to like everybody, all the guys in the group.
Yeah.
And then he's showing up super well in like his conversation with Hajar.
I really respect him saying that. He's like, I want to raise my kids in the faith or whatever, but he's like, I don't want to force them into like determining what their life looks like.
I talk to the girls, and they're really very nice. But what I feel with you, I don't feel with them.
They're connecting.
I liked them from the first time we saw clips of them.
Yeah, and then he ended up running around a bunch and talking to a bunch more people, and she probably has been too.
Dunya, I don't want to leave the pod.
Oh, that's so cute.
I still have a doubt about you, but I'm going to be sure soon.
I swear on my mother's life.
She's worried because he's talking to all the ladies. So she feels like he's a ladies' man. But I think he really likes her.
I think this is still the connection here, honestly. Dunya and...
He seems like somebody that's like a people person. Like he just likes
Yeah.
people. He's liked getting to know everyone.
Yep.
That doesn't, like, that's not a bad thing.
That's not. Uh-oh.
This is nerve-wracking, actually.
They can cliffhang us on this one.
I want to be sure that we're on the same level regarding looks.
Oh, I really hope that she doesn't judge him for being a bigger guy. Uh-oh.
I mean, maybe not.
I'm worried about my looks. I don't know. Whatever happens will happen.
I like him so much. I just don't want her to reject him just because he's bigger. Because that's a transient thing. That's something you can
For
change.
a lot of people, it's
Right.
something that changes a lot in their life.
Yeah, I don't want to dismiss people's concerns about this show, but to me, I'm not seeing any like worse behavior from the men than we ever see on like a U.S. Love is Blind season.
What
frankly,
I want to say here is that everybody's had a chance to watch this whole season, so that changes their perspective. They've seen it beginning to end already.
True.
In the American versions alone, you have people that love the show at the beginning, and at the end they're mad or frustrated or experiencing like re-traumatization of things that have happened in their past.
Yeah.
So it already happens in a standard American version, and I bet if we had that all released at once too, you'd have people coming back being like, "This is too much for me. I can't watch it." Literally, people are always in the comments. I think a lot of it is that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, people are electing to watch this, but this show triggers people left and right. So in this show, you have a couple people that are going to be controlling, a couple people that are going to be shitty. I don't know that it's exceptionally different than the other versions.
They almost like did Habibi dirty by not releasing it on a schedule. Like they normally release it on schedule. Yeah. It's kind of a weird thing that they did that. Like I don't really understand that.
Some of these couples are freaking adorable.
Yeah. For real.
I'm really excited to see where they go.
Yeah, me too. I'm super excited. I'm also really excited to see how the vacation goes because they're not calling it a honeymoon here where they do in the US version. I don't know how, like, are they going to stay in the same room together? Because the level of kind of like modesty we've had around physical affection makes me think maybe no.
Yeah, the separate rooms and then they meet up during the day and stuff. Right. I'm not sure.
I'm just kind of interested to see how they do it.
If you don't live together afterwards, how are you going to be sharing a room together?
Yeah.
That's an excellent question.
Can't wait to see more of Safa and Muhammad.
I know. Let's just watch them the whole time.
So cute.
The Safa and Muhammad show.
For real. They should get a spin-off after this.
I know.
All right. Well, thank you for watching with us. We're going to keep going with Love is Blind Habibi, so subscribe if you want to keep watching the show with us. Give the video a like if you liked it, and let us know, no spoilers, but let us know what you're thinking about the show in the comments.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
See you next time. Bye.
And then I got it knocked, and I started going
ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.
Look at those big natural curls.
I know.
Big naturals.
She's so great.
She is great.
I like Safa.
Yeah. I said big naturals and you didn't blink. But big natural hair.
I don't know what that means.
And big titties. Big naturals is like, that's what people say. I said,
Who says that?
I don't know. But
Ew, who says that?
I've heard
Where?
that before. I don't know.
Where?
I don't know. The internet? Like,
where are you on the internet?
I'm not.
All right. Well, this is uncomfortable.
You're making it uncomfortable. I made it uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.